Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a really powerful story about what it honestly takes to achieve incredible growth. It's the story of the bamboo tree, and honestly, it's a total masterclass in patience, persistence, and ultimate success. So let's jump right in and see what we can learn from a seemingly quiet, unassuming patch of earth.
But before we get to the incredible climax of this story, we really have to ask ourselves a tough question. How do we handle putting in the effort when the rewards remain completely invisible? I mean, it's difficult, right? We live in a world that literally runs on instant gratification. We want immediate returns on our investments, rapid results from our workouts, overnight success in our careers. But what happens when you pour your heart and soul into something, day after day, year after year, and you have absolutely nothing tangible to show for it? How do you keep going when your progress is completely hidden from view?
Section 1. Planting the seed. Finding hope in the fertile soil.
Picture this. Under the soft, golden sunlight, hardworking farmers are standing side by side planting bamboo seeds with pure hope. And for one fateful farmer in particular, a totally unglamorous daily routine begins. Every single morning, he's out there. He waters the soil, he carefully adds fertilizer, and he meticulously pulls out the weeds. He's looking after the land with such incredible care. It's this beautiful picture of dedication, waking up every day with a clear purpose, literally pouring sweat into the dirt and completely trusting the process.
But here's the catch. As days turn into weeks and weeks bleed into months, the weather changes, but the ground remains completely bare. There is absolutely no sign of growth, none. And just think about the psychological toll that takes. You're doing everything exactly right. You're following all the steps, watering, fertilizing, weeding. You can see time passing and the weather shifting around you, and yet, looking at the surface, you have absolutely nothing to show for your labor. Just a patch of empty dirt staring right back at you.
Section 2. Facing the critics. When others doubt your invisible effort.
Now this brings us to a deeply emotional part of our explainer. It's that inevitable moment when external pressure and public doubt creep in. Look at the stark contrast here. On one side, you've got villagers gathering around, pointing, laughing, shaking their heads. To them, this is a complete waste of time. It's totally foolish. But despite all of that, the farmer remains incredibly calm. He just smiles gently and keeps watering the soil. He doesn't waste a single ounce of his precious energy arguing with people who can't see his vision. He simply puts his head down and keeps doing the work, completely unfazed by the noise.
Section 3. The Silent Years. Perseverance through the Seasons.
Over an agonizingly long period of time, the farmer's ultimate resolve is really put to the test. Calendar pages flip through scorching hot summers in year 1, torrential heavy rains in year 2, harsh autumn winds in year 3, and bitterly cold winters by year 4. 4 entire years of this. I mean, let's be real. Most of us give up on a new habit or project after, 4 weeks? This is the ultimate test of human perseverance. He is working through every single season, fighting off the intense elements, and he is still just staring at empty dirt.
Section 4. The Sudden Miracle. Year 5 changes everything.
Okay, let's dive into the explosive climax of our story, which starts at the dawn of the 5th year. Out of nowhere, a tiny green bamboo shoot suddenly emerges from the soil. The farmer's face just lights up with pure joy and gratitude as the very first sign of life finally breaks through the surface of the earth. The morning light perfectly catches this fragile, tiny little plant, and it is the breathtaking validation of half a decade of blind faith and backbreaking labor. 5 years of waiting, and finally, the breakthrough happens.
But the story doesn't just end with a tiny plant. It doesn't just grow a little bit. It shoots upward at an astonishing speed. Day after day, it grows until it towers above those shocked villagers at over 80 feet. 80 feet! The villagers who were literally just laughing a moment ago are now watching in absolute amazement. It goes from absolutely nothing to a giant, rising higher and higher into the sky in what feels like the blink of an eye.
Section 5. The Hidden Root System. The secret to the 80-foot rise.
So the crucial question here is how this breathtaking, dynamic growth is actually possible after years of absolutely nothing. Well, standing beside this strong trunk in the golden hour light, the smiling farmer explains to the amazed villagers that the bamboo spent the last 5 years building massive, powerful roots underneath them all. True growth, in this case, meant spending 5 unseen years developing a foundation below the ground before ever reaching great heights above it. The bamboo wasn't dormant, it wasn't doing nothing, it was growing downwards. It was establishing a root system strong enough and wide enough to eventually support an 80-foot tree. Because without that massive invisible foundation built over those 5 silent years, a sudden 80-foot sprout would literally just topple right over at the first gust of wind.
Section 6. Your invisible growth. Applying the bamboo's lesson.
Now, what's really amazing is how the farmer's wisdom translates directly to the challenges we face in our own lives. Just like the bamboo tree, your hard work might be completely invisible to the outside world today. Whether you're studying late at night for a degree, trying to build a small business from scratch, mastering a new skill, or raising a family, it requires immense patience. People might even point and laugh or wonder why you're wasting your time, just like those villagers did. But listen, through that persistence, you are building an unseen foundation. You're laying a structural base that is going to allow your success to stand taller than anyone ever imagined.
As the farmer walks away with confidence into a glowing sunset, we are left with this incredibly powerful moral to carry with us. Success is built below the surface before it rises above the world. It's a beautiful ending to our story, and a really vital reminder that the absolute most important work we do is often the work that no one else can even see.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final, thought-provoking question to apply to your own journey. What invisible roots are you growing today? Whatever your patch of soil is, keep watering it, keep nurturing it. The surface might look completely bare right now, and the seasons might feel really harsh, but your time to rise is coming. Don't give up before year 5. Thank you so much for joining me today, and keep building that foundation.